Hello, welcome. My name is Vera and this is my May TBR. You may be wondering why I am not sitting in front of a bookshelf full of books. That is because I'm currently not living in my own home. I'm waiting for my own home to be finished building, and until then this background will have to do. I'm gonna jump right in because I'm gonna link all of these books to two different readathons. The first readathon I'll be following is the Medievalathon by Holly Hart Books. This is round 2 of the Medievalathon, starting on the 1st of May and ending at the end of the month. I will leave all the details down below about the Medievalathon, and I will show you some pictures on the screen as well. That'll show you how the Medievalathon is set up. So my plan is to read 5 books this month. I read 6 books last month. That is due to the fact that I am not working because of the whole pandemic thing. But here in the Netherlands things are slowly turning back around. Elementary schools are reopening and hopefully I can go back to work this month. Because I keep this in mind, I am planning to read 5 books. The second readathon I'll be following this month is the Tome Topple readathon by Thoughts on Tomes. I will leave her information down below as well. This readathon will be starting on the 9th of May. I will show you all the rules over here. For this readathon you need to read books that are at least 500 pages, which is why it's going to be a little bit difficult to read so many books this month. So first up is the outfit. I will show you here. I have chosen to go for the middle one with the favorite color on the spine, and that is blue, so I'll be reading Stephen King, The Institute. However, I will not be reading the hardback cover, I'll be reading the paperback, and this is due to the fact that the paperback version is over 500 pages and the hardback cover isn't. Next up is weapons, and I'll be choosing the shield. For the shield I'll have to read a book I have high expectations for. So for this prompt I'm going to be reading Little Women. Next up is the Animal Companion, and for this I'll be reading The Crossing from Michael Connelly. I can either use this book for the cat because of the C, I'm not counting the just crossing, so C. Or I can use it for the fox because it's orange on the back. Then I have 2 more books to discuss. These I picked solely for the Tome Topple readathon, and that is Amadeus and Dan Brown. Now as you can see, this is a Dutch book. I'm gonna read this in Dutch solely because I own it in Dutch, but if you want to read the English version, it's Orangin. Now for the Tome Topple readathon there are some rules as well. It does state that I can use 1 book for 2 prompts. Here is the list of all the prompts. So first up is the tome that has been on your TBR the longest. For this tome I own this for several years now, and I just grabbed it out of a box in my parents' garage because that's where all my books are right now. So this one has definitely been on my TBR the longest. I was gonna try to double this up to read a book that's part of a series, because this is part of the Robert Langdon series. However, they do not follow each other up, so I don't know if I can count it as a series. Gotta do it anyway. For the prompt of reading a tome audiobook, I'll be listening to Amadeus. I am going to double this one up. I'm going to use this one for the prompt for reading a book in a genre I don't usually read in. I'm gonna use The Institute by Stephen King for the tome of reading a standalone. I'm going to double this one up and use it for an adult tome. I'm going to use Little Women for the prompt of reading 1 tome. And I'm also going to double this one up for a tome on my TBR with the most pages. This one is 777 pages, so it's definitely the longest in this list. If I can complete all of these, I will have finished 8 prompts, which makes me a sage. So at the end of the month I'll hope to be a princess sage. I'll be starting off the month with The Crossing, because this is not over 500 pages and the Tome Topple readathon doesn't start until the 9th of May. So I'll be reading this until then, and I'll probably finish that book way before the 9th of May. So I'll try to read some of Holding Up the Universe and maybe finish this at the end of the month. I cannot hold this up. I cannot. I cannot hold this up carefully. Sitting on the floor is not helping. This is my May TBR. Hopefully I'll get to finish all of these. I'm not gonna get my hopes up because I don't read that fast, but hopefully I'll get at least 4 of these. We'll try. I'm sorry if the lighting changed and the camera position changed. I had to change my battery real quick. I wanted to finish this video off by welcoming you to my channel. This is my first ever video. I wanted to start my channel back in March. I already filmed the introduction video for it. However, everything went down in the beginning of March here in the Netherlands. I put starting a channel on the back burner, but now I'm ready, so welcome. I'm starting my booktube channel to share with you my thoughts on books. I love books, I love to read. And I don't have a lot of people in my inner circle that love to read. Also, I think it's a great way for me to expand my horizon a little bit. I've been reading a lot of the same genre. I love thriller, detective, mystery kind of books. So I want to read more of different genres. I've been trying some YA fantasy, adult fantasy, and some non-fiction, and also I've been reading some classics. I want to continue this journey and film it for all of you to see. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and of course please subscribe. See you in the next one.